Hello humans, hello earthlings, and to all those people who, hold on a minute, your stupid camera is playing up again as usual, and it always, the case won't let me. There. Why are you all squee-whiffed? Is that better? Hi. We're at the doctor's because I asked on numerous occasions over the last month, did Akia need his blood test done? And the answer was no. And now, last night, we find out that, yes, he does. His weigh-in is tomorrow, okay? Like, tomorrow. Oh my god. But he's dropped from 74 kg to 64.7 this morning, or 60.4, yeah, 64.5 last night, and 64.7 this morning. He's not allowed any water whatsoever, and that's doing my head in. It keeps kinking on me. I don't like it. I don't like it. So we've come down, and the only thing I can think of doing is getting the manager of trying to think if I can say the name of it. I suppose I can. Hammerhead. Matt Tower, who owns it and runs it, and he's busy flying all over the world, I know that. The only thing I could think of doing was getting his email address, getting Akia to go and get the bloods that he needs, and then because it takes like 3 days or something for the blood test to come through, and it's the weekend, I've asked maybe it'll be better if they just email him, yes, go ahead, everything's okay, tomorrow. His weigh-in is at 6 o'clock, I think. As soon as he steps off the scales, we're hoping he gets down to 63 instead of 62. If he gets to 63, oh my god, you know, it was worth all the crap, all the fighting, all the loving, all the talks, all the watching of everything going on. But it is a hard one because it's not the MMA, so he can't use any of his skills, his grappling. It's the Muay Thai, and it is in where we live, so which is fantastic. It means I don't have to drive 300k or 200k to Timaru and then have to drive back during the night time, so I'm just like thrilled to bits. All of the tickets have sold out. I will be absolutely devastated because they've kept a certain amount for the fighters, but I'll be devastated if Neil can't come, because he doesn't come to fights unless the boys involved in it like fight him. But I believe Alicia's coming, so is her dad, and I'm just going to sit with the boys as usual. I just not very happy with everybody at the minute. I'm happy in myself, but I have run round doing so much for everybody else, you know, taking people to hospital, running them around, doing infringement notices. We had 8 altogether. Some are from council, some were from council, some were from the speeding things, cameras, but I cannot see, for some reason, I cannot see the person who's driving it. So I'm going to get someone professional to see if they can manage to do something with it. And I do know someone that is really good with it, so that's good. Have Marmalade back. I don't know whether I've done a vlog about Marmalade back. I'm sure I have, because I said that about the chip on the window, which was not there before, but it's there now. She's filthy dirty, so I'm going to try and get her cleaned up. I've been watching Alan Carr. Well, I haven't been watching it. I've been sleeping and listening to, I think there's 14 or 15 things that you listen to as you sleep. And that's helped. I came off the Champex because everyone was saying that I become extremely violent on it, and my thoughts become uncontrollably violent, and I want to act upon them. That sounds bad, doesn't it? It's not. It's just a natural thing. It's just a matter of turning that energy of feeling crap and wanting to get back at people that have hurt you into something positive. So one of the things is every time I got bad-tempered over the same people constantly, I would have a cigarette. So I have now got the vaporizer going, with some with nicotine, some without nicotine, and I'll mix that rather than taking it into my lungs, which I can't. I can't even be in the room when it's being smoked. And like when I bought it, it was supposed to be for me, but the boy quite enjoyed it and literally went through a $60 bottle of liquid. I've been paying his fines, and now it's got to the point where, because it's not MMA, it's a different uniform. So he had to buy a different uniform. He needs his hair cut in. The boys always look after him when he goes out, because they work and he doesn't. So quite often he either owes them money or they'll just do it. And I love them for I really love them for that. You know, I do find IKEA sometimes is really harsh with me. Like, you know, it doesn't matter what you say, you're kind of walking on eggshells. But I'm trying not to take it personally. He's thirsty, he's hungry. After the fight, they are, after the weigh-in, they are going out for a meal, a proper meal. Now, I did offer to make him his favourite, which is the pumpkin, bacon, potato and cream soup. But I think he just wants to go and have time out. But I did ask him, you know, it might not be a good idea to kind of stay out with the boys. You don't know what happens. If you get injured, you're going to be buggered. And we know last time he had to pull out because of his hand. He had a massive swollen hand. And that was like 1 week beforehand. So he's done really well. I can't believe he has got to this point. Yeah, so he's losing it and I'm putting it on because of the stupid bloody steroids I'm taking. But I'm not overweight, it's just I notice it like on my tummy more than anything, and when I have so many steroids, normally it goes on your back and it becomes on your face, and I haven't got that yet. So, like, Kia's always taught me, you know, 5 under, 5 over is always okay. Don't start going, oh my god, I'm overweight, I need to lose it. So, I'd like to be 60. I'm 65 at the minute. And when I'm 60 to 61, I'm happy. And that's just because it has been so cold in life that I haven't moved. I just haven't moved really a lot. But it's a beautiful day today, and I make sure that as soon as it's nice enough, even at, you know, 9 degrees is, if it's sunny and it's 9 degrees, you can still warm up, go out, stimulate yourself, get the dog out, which she really needs to do, and it helps. It helps in a lot of ways. Watching Luke Cage at the minute, that's okay. Favourite colour this week is rich blueberry. It's a beautiful colour. So rich blueberry is a nice colour at the minute. Love it. What else has been happening? Oh, when I went to the specialist with Peter's toe and it got done wrong, and I took it off, reapplied it, and she said, look, I mean, obviously you know what you're doing. She gave me a bag full of stuff, so I've been doing his toe. And we went back yesterday and it has cleared up. It's absolutely wonderful. So I've only got a couple of weeks of keeping it clean, putting special gel on and iodine and pads and gauzes and all that sort of stuff, and helping him just be comfortable walking on it. I do think it doesn't help having the big thick shoes on that he wears, and I think when he gets a shower and the carers are putting a bag over it and then sellotape over it, I still think the condensation or whatever is getting into it, and that's why it's getting wet. And once it's wet, that's when it becomes an issue. So, it's a documentary about the Romanian orphans that made me cry. Been watching lots of documentaries, everything from how they make heroin to meth to ice to whatever.
Message from a Kabir coming out in a tick.
I apologise. I have to kind of. Oh no. I need to pay and get a receipt. I do, don't I? I need to pay and get a receipt. Hello, butterfly. Oh well, come in. Yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it? Nice and warm. Just pay, Mum. Just pay. So I'm going to wash the car. Bipolar is settling a little bit. Oh, I was saying about the Champex. I've actually gone back on it. And I'm just going to have to get over myself and just try and be me until I can cope without it. So, I will talk to you soon. And remember, I'm doing a haul as well from Wish. Like everybody seems to be doing it about Wish, but yeah, I happen to be one of those people. So look forward to that. And oh my gosh, I can't believe the fight's here, like real soon. So this is stupid having to take this out to bloody switch it off.